Alright, hi guys. Well, I've had several requests for a tutorial and a cover of Measurable at Best. I've decided to go ahead and do a tutorial because I can do that by myself. I'm actually probably going to have my friend Dustin help me with the cover, but we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, this is the tutorial. This is a really, really simple song. A lot of you have probably seen the sheet music that's up at measurableatbest.blogspot.com, but it's wrong. I have it right here on my iPod, and there are several measures in it that are just wrong. The whole bridge is wrong, for instance. So, go ahead and clear this up. The basis of this song in the right hand is the same pattern, the same form. For every chord, almost every chord, you're gonna play the third and the fifth together, and then the first. So D, it's in the key of D. We'll start with the first one. You will play that for almost every chord in the entire song. I'll post a link to chords, correct chords hopefully, in the description that you can follow with for reference, but you'll do that with every chord. You'll generally use the tonic chord, very basic. There are a few exceptions though, and I will go over those just to clear that up. Now, one thing that might be a little bit confusing, and this is actually correct in the sheet music, is the A step up to the when you finish the A chord right there at the beginning, especially. So if you start at the beginning, Katie, don't cry, I know, you go to the A, and then you'll hear him hit this note. All you're doing is adding in the fourth instead of the first. You do this a couple other times in the song, but generally on the A chord, the very last time you go through it, you'll hit that D, and then you'll go up to the B minor in this case, back to the A, and you'll do the same thing again. Of the nights we shared. So you can see how that plays out. Very, very repetitive pattern. Your chorus has one more thing that's really funky. It's got this step up to a B minor. Now, in your right hand, you're going to play A, and you're just going to do this, the same form, and all you're doing is adding in a B flat as your root instead of an A natural. So, throwing in the B flat, then going up to a B minor, and back down to an A. And that's really simple too. There's another complicated part in the chorus. Cause these words were never easier. That part, it's got a G. You're gonna play a D inversion. So you're gonna have F sharp, A, and D. So, these words were never easier for me to say. And you go back to that step. But it's G, D inversion, G, D inversion, A. So these words were never easier for me to say. And you go to A, do the step up, and take you into the B minor. And I think that's all the complicated parts of the chorus. Again, for the rest of the chorus, you can just follow along with the chords. It's that same pattern. So D is this, A, B minor, B, D, and F sharp, and then G. Very basic. The bridge is the other complicated part. But before we get to that, one part in the second verse. When you very first start the second verse, you're going to be on a D chord. And you are going to hit another fourth, like you do with the A a lot of times. But it's right there at the beginning of the second verse, and you only do it once. It's, you're all that I'd hoped I'd find in every single way. And you'll go down to the B minor, but all you're doing is adding in that fourth. Then move on to your B minor. Bridge. I think that's all the complicated parts for that, so we'll go to the bridge. Bridge is a little bit funky. You're going to have basic chords again. So you're going to have D, G, A. Now this right here is an F sharp minor inversion. You have C sharp, F sharp, and A. Down to a B minor. In your right hand, you're going to have some octaves that you play. It's going to be B, C sharp, and D. Then you're going to play this little run at the top, which is an E, a D, and a C sharp. So playing that through looks like. Then you're going to pick up a run at the bottom with a C sharp and a D. We'll get to that in a minute when we get to the left hand. You'll see that a little better. So playing through that whole part with the right hand is D, G, A, F sharp inversion, B minor, and then you're going to start right back over your head this, and you have to jump all the way back down to the D really fast. When you go through that while he's singing the third verse, you're not going to do the octaves. So it's just going to be D, G, A, the F sharp minor inversion, B minor, keep on the B minor and drop to A. Of his lips on your cheek and I got the point, and etc. Left hand for the whole song is very basic. Usually you're just playing the perfect fifth for the chord that you're playing. So if I'm playing a D chord in the right hand, in the left hand, I'm going to play a D fifth. If I'm playing A fifth, B minor, G, etc., etc., etc. Let's see. It does change. On the sheet music, this reads, and it is wrong. In the steps, where you go from the A, add in the B flat, and then to B minor. What it reads on the sheet music is that you should play A, B flat, and F, and then B and F sharp. And while this sounds right by itself, when you put it with the right hand, to me, it sounds weird. I don't really like it. So what I would do is I'd play the A fifth, just throw in the B flat at the bottom, and then go up to the B minor. Wouldn't worry about throwing in that F. Past that, you get to the bridge. The bridge is the most complicated left-hand part. You're gonna, since your first D in the right hand in the bridge is dropped an octave from where all your others were, you're gonna have to drop your left hand too. So you'll have D, G, A, playing all these in fifths. Now this is the F sharp minor version, so you're gonna play C sharp on the top, on the bottom, and A on the top. Then the B minor inversion. This right here is A, but you're playing A, the C sharp, which is the third, and then the octave. So you'll do that small run at the top, and that's, you do these two notes with your right hand. So what that comes out full to be is, and you'll do these two with the right hand again. And that's your whole left hand, playing the fifths with the rest of the notes, and you should be good to go. And in that part in the chorus with, these words were never easier for me to say, you're going to play the fifths. You got G, yeah, you'll be right here, G, D, G, D, A. Add in that B flat and B minor. And that is the whole song. This is a little bit jumpy, I know. I'll make sure there's chords in the description. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me, behindtheperceptions@yahoo.com. And I will do my best to help you all out. I hope this helps. All right, thanks.